this is guitarist Denis Taaffe, and I'm in my home studio. And today we're going to take a look at a head and cabinet from EVH. In fact, the head is the EVH 5153, right? It's a little 15 watt tube head. Okay, so this is a mini head. Okay, and basically it's a 2-channel head, and one of the first thing you'll see is how striking it is. In particular, for example, and I have it paired here. I have it paired with the EVH 212 ST, and the 212 ST basically has two Celestion G12H anniversary series speakers, and they're 30 watt speakers, and the EVH 5153 has EL34s, and it's basically the cabinet's at 16 ohm, running at 16 ohms. Basically, it's a Celestion Heritage G12H 30 watt anniversary speakers. Okay, and well, let's take a look at it first, because it's really quite something. Now I had to put the cabinet on its side. Here, you can hardly see it, but there's just no space to fit it. It's quite a large cabinet. And it has wheels and also metal rails on the side. Okay, and it can accommodate a full-size EVH head too. But there's the EVH 5153 head, and the first thing you'll notice, of course, is that it lights up green right there, right? And on the lead channel, which we'll look at here in a second, is red. In other words, the amp head lights up kind of red on the lead channel. Now, let's take a listen to it. And that's just on the neck position. I'm playing a Yamaha Rev Star 320. In the neck position, in the bridge, okay, now I've got the gain a little higher than I usually would want on the clean channel. But it's just to give you an idea of what this amp sounds like. It's actually quite loud. And one thing you'll notice is that it's just this really nice tube sound, you know? Clean tube sound. It's kind of on the edge of breakup here. I mean, if I push it hard, you know, it's kind of on the edge of breakup there, you know. And to be quite honest, people who would buy this amp are probably not buying it to use the clean channel. In fact, so much so that on the amp itself, you have the main knobs for the lead channel, and then the clean channel knobs are kind of behind it, right? In a kind of a gray plastic. So you got the black knob in front, right behind it, kind of a, you have the clean channel. So it shows you that obviously the lead channel is really what most people will be focusing on with this amp. However, it has a really great clean channel. Now, what's missing? I mean, I hear something definitely missing to a really good clean tone, and that is reverb. Right? Yeah, it's missing reverb. It doesn't include any reverb at all. Now, it has an effects loop, of course, and that's kind of what they're expecting, you know. That if you do want a reverb, that you're going to be using pedals or that kind of thing. Even on the gain channel, And I really think that's good enough on its own without reverb. You still get a really nice tone. Okay, and here I've got a reverb pedal hooked up. I'm just going into the front of it just to give you an idea. Alright, so I turn that on. So you can hear it here. Okay. But as I said before, most people are buying this head as it's a high gain head, really, and that's what it's known for. But the clean channel is actually really, really nice. You can set it to different settings and things. So on the clean channel, okay, so what I've done there is just turn down the gain a little bit on the clean channel, because it's kind of a clean crunch channel, really, to get a really nice clean sound here. So, you know, if you remove the reverb, so while it's a very nice tone, it's kind of dry without the reverb. Okay, so pretty nice, clean tone. I think I had the drive setting earlier a little too high. You know, so here it's much cleaner. You know, but it's so dry without the reverb. So let's switch over to the gain channel. Okay, and you can notice here, the EVH head turns red, right? I mean, those are LEDs in the amp itself. Dry, no reverb, just the amp head itself, and you can hear right away what it's good at. I mean, and let's hear that some more. So anyway, you see, it's just awesome gain. I mean, right there. So, I mean, you could put the reverb in the effects loop and that kind of thing. I mean, this is a high gain amp. However, it has really nice cleans as well. And very much reminds me very much of another amp, which was the PRS MT15, right? The Tremonti model. Very similar, very similar. Just this really nice high gain tube sound. And mind you, I mean, I haven't, tweaked it at all. I mean, so this is just a raw sounds from the amps. I mean, you can tweak it and that kind of thing. But I think they're very similar, really. The EVH and the PRS MT15, they're actually pretty close, sound-wise. So just a really nice, clean sound, I think, and even better distortion sound. The other thing is the cabinet. While it's a big cabinet, okay, it's a big 212 cabinet, so it's a little on the heavy side, especially with the metal rails on the side and that kind of thing. However, because of the speakers in there, it is also a fantastic sounding 2x12 cabinet. In fact, a friend of mine said it's the best cabinet he's ever heard, if that tells you anything. So, and it makes one of those little small heads, a little 15-watt head, sound really big and massive. Now, I think that it's kind of on the pricey side, EVH in general, but it's a good quality. It's actually built in the same factory as Fender. It's actually in the Fender complex, if you like. They have their own section, the EVH section, and it's high quality. Definitely a high quality thing. But rather expensive. I mean, I think the head is quite expensive. I know the cabinet is about $500, I think, for the 2x12. And I think the head as well. Yeah, the cabinet's $499. And so, I mean, that's $500 right there. And then here we've also got the tube head's about $550. Now compare that to the full size head, which is a little more powerful. I think at 50 watts. I mean, we're talking $1,100 to $1,300, and that's just the head. So here, for a similar price, you're getting a 2x12 cabinet with fantastic Celestion speakers, and the mini tube head, and very much reminds me of the PRS Tremonti, and definitely a high gain amp, And here, I mean, I just scratched the surface of what its tonal capabilities are. If you tweaked it, added more gain or less gain, however you like it. Yeah, so nothing bad to say here. In fact, I had considered, buying this kind of head, and I mean, I usually play clean. I mean, that's how good the clean channel is. So there's just nothing bad to say. The only thing I didn't like about the head is that they put the high gain channel in front of the clean channel, Here, you can take a look at that. Alright, now you see those chicken type knobs there, right? Well, the black ones are all for the lead channel, and then the except for the EQ, I guess. But here you see the silver. Behind it is actually the clean channel controls. So that kind of shows you, you know, probably where they spent most of their research time. You know, it's probably on the lead channel. You know, but I tell you what, don't underestimate the clean channel either, because I thought it was really, really good. You know, definitely worthwhile. So if you're a high gain player, you know, or playing, you know, that kind of modern, you know, 7-string type stuff and all that, and detuned and things, I mean, this would be a perfect amp for that. You know, again, very similar to the PRS MT15 Tremonti, perhaps a little bit better build. Alright, very good. See you next time. Bye.